Hey boys, welcome back to the channel. And after our Fijian World Cup campaign was great fun, a lot of people enjoyed it. I thought, you know what? Let's bring it back and play as everyone's either favorite team or second favorite team in Tonga. So we'll look at our team here, and it is quite the formidable lineup. The halves are the only issue. We got Langi and we had to put Fainu in it 5'8", so there wasn't in the actual squad, unfortunately there wasn't any halves to choose from. And I was trying to think who actually played in the halves last time Tonga went around. I was just thinking of that then, but I can't remember, so I'm sure people will put in the comment section regardless. But yeah, there weren't really any real half options. There's a few options. I mean, we got John Asiata, who could probably slot in at a pinch. I mean, Will Hopewade could probably play in the halves if we need it, but honestly, we'll stick with this. I think it's still a very, very strong team. I mean, it's an incredible forward pack. The back line, we got, Jennings, Suli, Tupou, Hopewade, who's the other winger? Yeah, Sione Katoa as well. So yeah, it is quite the team. And we're gonna play this, a power performance. It's gonna be a power game for sure. That's gonna be the Tonga foray, and also playing ad-lib. It's sort of like the Fijian to an extent. Big forward pack, big outside backs, and the halves may not be world class, but if they just steer the ship around and good kicking game, decent running game, tackle well, that's all we can really ask. Well, we get a good chance here. Take you on Scotland. We're actually in a pretty difficult pool. So yeah, our pool consists of Scotland, New Zealand, and Samoa. So there are going to be quite a couple of mammoth games in this pool round. So I'm excited for that. But we do have to get through this first encounter with Scotland, which is not an easy beat. They've got a couple of former NRL players and quite handy as well. So it's not going to be easy. 20 minutes in and it's already, that Fijian first game, we probably were 12-0 up at this point. So, it's been a little bit more rugged defense from the Scottish boys early on. But a big pass there across to Daniel Tupou, looking to link up. Satili Tupanua, pin in the ears back. There's chases coming left and right. He tries to get the pass, but Adam Blake, apparently it sneaks forward. I thought that was going to be the first try of the game. Adam Blake, just the effort there to get down and back up his forward partner. That was incredible. Deserved a try on the back of it, but not to be. So 30 minutes gone. Still no points. We've defended very, very well as Sione Katoa with footwork. The fancy footwork. He's been like 3 or 4 players. Tries to beat another one, turning them inside out, but he does get round up right there. So a great chance. First tackle to finally post some points. Going back to Langi here, looking at inside play. Pengai Jr. just steamrolls through, gets ankle tapped at the last second. How did he not get there? What a run by Pengai. Tamalolo backing it up. Another good bit of defense there from Scotland. So we try to go left there. Fine, who gets wrapped up. So 4 tackle again. The scramble from Scotland. They're not bowing out here as Tupanua just tries to hit the line hard. So 5th and last now. Going to swing it back to Fainu, looking to put the kick up to Daniel Tupou. It's going to be Jennings though. Gets the freakish bat down from outside the field of play. Tupou puts the little kick. Fainu chases through, almost getting to the try line. Oh my, that would have been an incredible try. But I did want to have a look at this because I was not convinced. It was a freakish bat down, but I was like, did he really stay in the field of play? It was incredible, and I've never seen it happen. But as you can see, he definitely ran out and jumped. It was still really cool because he batted it like millimeters away from the touchline. But obviously that's in touch. You can't run out and then jump and tap it. So yeah, it would have been disastrous. But a huge shot on a previous play, and now Daniel Tupou is going to score in the corner. Just Jennings and Tupou. It's a killer combination. They played together plenty of times, and that is going to be the opening try of the game. You know, just too much pressure, too much field territory. Scotland really dug their heels in, and do they deserve to go into the halftime break 0-0? Probably, but we do get the final. We do get the first try in the final stages, so it's a killer. It's definitely a killer, and now it's going to go back to Daniel Tupou off the kick return. He's put the chip and chase in. Oh my, this is going to be absolute heartbreak for Scotland. They have conceded 2 tries to Daniel Tupou in the last 20 seconds of the first half. That is unthinkable, unimaginable. And all of a sudden, a fairly, not dour first half, but both defensive sides were looking strong. It's turned into a 12-0 first half. So, yeah, that is absolute disaster for Scotland. There's a beautiful play there. John Asiata with a great run here off the Andrew Fafita pass. He gets the big ball across. Michael Jennings is going to score 3 on the trot now. It did take us about 15 minutes, but Scotland, it looks like their stalwart defense has finally started to break. We're starting to run through the D line, and looking dangerous now. As it was big Andrew Fafita. It's a handy bench we've got as well. I mean, it's very, very strong. Andrew Fafita coming on and causing all sorts of havoc as Pengai Jr. now breaks through, gets the pass away to Daniel Tupou, and he is going to score his 3rd try just off absolutely nothing. It was just it was a bit of a scrappy play. I mean, Pengai didn't really expect the ball. Caught flat-footed and just brushes off a bit of a weak defensive effort. And yeah, Scotland in all sorts of trouble now as Lengy converts to make it 22 points to nothing. And 10 minutes to go in this half. Hopefully we can finish off with a bit of a flurry. But I mean, it hasn't been the best performance of all time from Tonga here. As Tupou almost got his 4th try there, but not the best performance. Attack has been a little scrappy. We've probably been a little impatient. We have scored 4 tries, but it's definitely improvements to be made. But defensively, we've been incredible. I mean, Scotland have barely fired a shot. Like, they haven't really been given a chance to put any attack on. I don't think they've had a tackle inside our 20-meter line, honestly. They've been in our own half a few times, but we really haven't turned over the footy in a bad position. So that's a great first performance. It was, a bit not lucky, but unfortunate for Scotland to concede 2 tries in the dying seconds, and then a couple other long range tries. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the Tonga series here. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.